Hello, Digi-destined Tamers, and welcome back to Digimobs, Return to the Digital World. Last time, we fought the Wither, we got the Cognizant Dust, some Supremium, found out our stuff is good, and we started looking, we upgraded all of our stuff, and, turns out, this stuff starts going really fast. Oh, wow, let's just say apparently our hoppers are getting flooded. So we are going to make a slight basement to this place, mainly for this. First, we're going to make the upgrades to those chests. So we need a diamond to obsidian, and then to upgrade it from there. So, yeah. We have never made this, and I don't blame myself for never having made this. I didn't know I needed this until now. We're also going to be looking into crafting automats to automatically craft these into blocks. Because yeah, and we might be making another seed reproducer that is exclusively making, yeah, because hmm, yeah. So we're gonna need and where is the upgrade? Oh, what is it called? What smithing template? I completely forgot it's called a smithing template. And I'm just gonna grab a smithing table because I know we don't have one over in this building. And the reason we are doing this as fast-paced as we can, because in the amount of time I've done that, this has happened. That is going to overflood. So, while we can, we are going to upgrades. So we're going to need now multiple of these diamond to netherite upgrades. We're going to get 5 of these. I don't know what's going on with the escape button on my keyboard. Might need a new keyboard. I have had this one for years. Let's go ahead and use 2 there, 2 here, and 2 here. Alright. At least on the skeletons, I would say we only need about 3 rows of the fertilizer and 3 rows of the seeds. Everything else can be essence. Same over here. Honestly, last 2 rows for that, last 3 rows for the seeds. And then everything else is going to be essence. Now, of course, one could wonder, why don't I just go ahead and automate the Wither Skull production as well? Well, we really don't need this production setup. This, on the other hand, oh, we do. Because even now, it's still already churning out more than this is going to be able to handle. I still think we only need maybe 1 row on this one. I'd say about 2 rows here. And then the rest of this could be this. Which, to be honest, it's likely going to get filtered down into something else here in a minute. I just gotta make them, and I'm just trying to give myself some space. The problem is, I don't think I have enough. Yeah, I really just do not have enough space. Yeah, because I've already running back and forth. Hmm. I, I may have made a grave miscalculation in how much to make. Hmm. All right. We also didn't pick up any of these. So we need to pick up one of these. Mainly so we can learn it. There we go. All right. So now, in order to combat this monstrosity, we're going to do a twofold thing. One, we're going to remake this sorter over here. Namely, we are going to have two sets of sorts. Um, why is that full with iron? Oh, why was that blocked up with iron? Okay, now I'm wondering if upstairs also looks bad on this one. No, it doesn't. This one actually looks pretty good. And I haven't checked this guy in a little bit. Okay. But yeah, what we're going to do, I need to just go ahead and dump all these emeralds in here, is we're going to be making a crafting automat so that we can automatically turn, we're going to repeatedly turn blocks into stuff. First things first, we need to redo the redstone stuff. So we're going to need redstone, torches, uh, redstone stuff, comparators, repeaters. I'm just grabbing everything in big amounts because it's easier in my head. And hoppers. Lots and lots of hoppers. I remember that part. Okay, so now the issue is we have to put it underneath this. So we do have to go underneath the house. And we're going to have to make a basement, essentially. So yeah, looking at it, I'm probably going to start the system about right here. And we're going to push out... Let me just get rid of a bunch of this annoying grass. Out here. Okay. We're going to push out the edge to about over here. I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to need dug out. So I may have to re-grab dirt out of our system, but that should be good. Because we just want a small thoroughfare line. Alright, there. Alright, so now... Actually, the outside out there might have to go further. Because this is going to be too wide so that we can have that going into a separate one of this, which we're going to need. We might just take this seed reprocessor down there. And have a chest over here. We might actually move it all the way over here. That way there's a long enough line. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Basically, right here is where the comparators are going to be. The problem is I'm having to think this through on the fly, and my brain don't like doing redstone on the fly. Okay, so comparator's right there, so I'm going to need this opened up a little bit. I'm going to need to go down a little bit below this. And I've immediately dug myself into a hole. Okay. Okay. Comparator's right there. This should be above. Okay, so that should be like that, right? I'm having to remember how this redstone works at the same time as try to rush this. Okay, yeah, it goes back to from the comparators. Also, the comparators are like that. Okay. Let me go ahead and just do this real quick. Yeah. Yeah, this is... Yeah, we're trying to speed this along as quick as we can because Yeah, I did not think changing all these out would speed this up. Holy cow. This much. We haven't even made the crafting automats to put them in place yet. Planks, dropper. We don't have a dropper. Okay. We don't need those anymore. I need this and this. Okay, cobble and redstone. Redstone. I have both of those already in my inventory. Dropper. Right, now what do I need? Crafting table, planks, lapis. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then lapis. 1, 2, 3. Now, of course, with what we're doing, I don't know why I grabbed 6. I had everything I needed with the 4 I had in my inventory. Just because I'm not thinking clearly. Okay, so okay, I need. Of course, I hate plants for this. We're going to put the fuel chest for this over here. We need to figure out. We're not putting it there. It's way too far from the other chest. Mm, I mean, I could make it a fuel line chest, but that's too much dirt. I gotta move. Where are we at currently? Because I might just put it there. You know, we'll just put it here. Okay, that's fine. We should get a few of those chests. These Digimon are getting on my nerves, but we're gonna have to deal with them until I can, you know. Alright. That is not what we need. Hmm. Okay. Now it's starting to get on my nerves. Out of my way. Because we need... Alright, no, I know I just broke too much down there. Okay. Wait. No, this is the spot where the torches go. That's the spot where the torches go. Is right here. Comparators go right here. This is where the repeaters go. And then redstone line out the rest. And then we put this here, this here. This is when I need 2 stacks of these. And hope I have a buffer already. Okay, so they're going to go into a chest right here for now. Well, I have a crafting automat already, so let's just go ahead and have them going into a crafting automat that will point this way here in a second. As soon as I go out here and I'll go fix that better later. Right now this is actively like, oh. We do have one issue with this going this way. We might, we're gonna have overflow of that pink. Well, wait, that pink stuff doesn't come out that often. We could probably come down here and just take it out of the system each time. Yeah, we've almost got this at a... Okay, so... Okay, crafting automat. Alright, do I have my buffers? I made buffer items and I don't even know where I left them. I'm going to make this all look better after I figure this out first. I think I left the buffer items over here in the trading hall. In this backpack. Buffers, okay. So just bring them with. Just bring it all. Alright, so this one... So, issue becomes this is going to have to be redstone charged. Oh. Yeah, this is going to have to be moved a little bit just to work perfectly. We're going to have to... Hold on. Because we still have to move that over here. Which, we're moving this as is. I don't want to lose any of the energy from the Eternalist fuel. That is no longer needed. Yeah, the diamond chests are no longer needed. Now the issue of which side takes the fuel, because the top takes... Okay, so we need Eternalists, just testing purposes. Okay, back. Okay, so we're just gonna take that, take that. Okay, so in order for this chest... It has to go back one more. Okay, it has to go back one more. Because we'll just say this chest right here is what's it's gonna go into. It has to go here, here, and come down from this chest. Well, it has to go down one more. Because that's where it's gonna have to go. Yeah, because that has to siphon into the top. Okay. Siphon, siphon. This one gets one more siphon up to here. I know this is all very much me going haywire, but yeah, this is already... And they're still growing. That's why I'm trying to do this as quick as possible. To hopefully mitigate a little bit. We're going to try to throw the seeds back into the loop from this end. So the crafting automat has to, due to it needing redstone... Well, I need to get that in here first. So that's where that goes. This is going to be a fuel chest for Eternalist fuel. That is going to be the seed chest. Or that's going to be the seeds. I'm just going to go ahead and I don't need this, or this anymore. We're going to need a lot of Eternalists, so I'm just going to go ahead and make like 4 excess stacks. And have that just dumped in slowly over time. Alright, so we need, I think they're called observers. Yeah, observers. We need these. We do not have these. Okay, we're going to make observers. Redstone, and I think I saw that it needs, oh shoot, what was it? Quartz. Do not have enough cobble. That's something I've never said before in this. I might have said that before in this series, but I do not remember. Is it the opposite? I need more redstone. I need more redstone. Okay, we now have observers. Okay, drop the iron in here. Okay, so observers. When you put 2 of them together, make a lovely little tick machine. And we're going to need that to go into this guy. And he's going to have 2 feed tapes, 2 feeds of he's going to have this feed tape, and he's going to have anything that comes out of this thing. So, well, we need to move him from that spot because of the need to move him like that's not where I want that's not how I want that to be. I think we need to move him do that for a second. Now, I don't know if that is still going to feed correctly. It is. Good. Because, yeah, we're just going to feed that like that. Yeah, this is going to be slightly crazy for a second. Because we need to get these set up in just such a way that they look at each other. And yeah, I'm going to lantern this place up here in a second. Give me lanterns. But for anything that does crafting, right now that's not the thing's not crafting. It's like, That is because we haven't set up the schematic yet. Now, every time it has enough, it will make a block. So we're going to set up this thing. We're going to go ahead. Whew. Next time we are going to set up this to be automatic fully. It's going to take it a minute to... It's going to start making up to Supremium blocks. But it's going to take us a minute. Because there's still a bit more to do. So, thank you everyone so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. Stay digital, y'all.